So we fight this battle in New Brunswick over shale gas. But actually what brought me to the fight, so to speak, in the first place was my concerns over even bigger issues of climate change. But where the two are obviously related is we're talking about, in a sense, an unholy union between fossil fuel industries and our supposedly democratic governments. This is something that is deeply worrying to me, to see our country move progressively down the road towards an increasingly anti-democratic types of governing. First Nations people, the Idle No More movement, for example, recognized very clearly that this was happening at the federal level. And it's sad to see it being replicated at the provincial level with BS consultations like the Lapierre report, bad faith statements time and time again about we've done the consultation, we care about what Aboriginal people think, we care about what other communities think, we're looking after your safety. I'm a scientist. We are not being, and I'll tell you, we are not being well looked after by, well served by either our federal governments or our provincial government on these issues. And I don't know what it's going to take. I mean, we've got a couple elections coming up, federally and provincially. I think all of you know probably where this is headed, unless Allward has a change of faith all of a sudden. I expect this is going to be the election issue, and this is going to be the issue that takes his government down, and takes it down very hard. But I want to emphasize that the even bigger battle has to be fought federally, because while Allward is clearly incompetent in managing the environmental front and protecting our interests, we have seen the fundamental dismantling of our federal environmental protections over the last few years under the Harper government. And even if we beat shale gas provincially, the next big battle is going to be whether we accept tar sands oil coming into the province via pipeline. I just want to emphasize again that this is very important to see what we're doing in the bigger picture. Now, the upside of that is it means that we're also linked and unified by activists, environmental organizations, and so on, First Nations groups, not only across the region, not only across Canada, but across North America and increasingly in other parts of the world. Whether we're talking about the massive activism now taking place in upstate New York and other states against shale gas, the anti-Keystone movement in the United States, which has become one of the leading environmental activism movements there, 350.org, which is a global movement to fight against fossil fuels and so on. This is the local manifestation of what is a very large, growing, and essential movement. So essential, we have to not only win the shale gas fight, but we have to win the larger fight against the fossil fuel industries and our dependence on fossil fuels to run our economies. So thank you very much.